So if you see my video on hooking up my my NES styled controllers that are for my Switch to my PC Bluetooth wise, that brings up this controller here. And here's the thumbnail to that other video. But I was asked in that video about this controller, and I didn't own this controller at the time, but I figured, you know what, that's a pretty good reason to get one. It is a very good design. I will always be, for old school, a Sega Genesis fan because I like the fighting pad style. But there is something to be said about this style also, especially for comfort. But I figured I would give it a try. So what I'm going to do is, and here you go, you can see that focus is in. It's basically your standard controller. It has, I mean, as far as I can tell from my other controllers, the feel is great. It even has, let's see if we can get that in there a little bit. Got to catch the glare right because it's not embossed, but it's inside there. You are going to take my word for it. But you can see where it's shiny in the buttons there. There's an extra set of buttons here. USB-C charging, which is kind of cool. There you go. You can see it's trying to sync there, just like a Wii controller would do. Your Bluetooth Connect. But I have not done this yet. I'm going to do it right now. I have no reason to believe that this will not sync to my computer just like my NES controllers do. So we're going to find out. Alright, so what I'm going to do is hit the Windows key right off the bat and then just type in Bluetooth. And we'll go to that. And I don't normally say this, there's no reason to say this, but I can say this was done at 6 p.m. on 8/21/20. So anything before that, I don't know if it would have worked, but you wouldn't be watching it before that. If you are watching it before doing that, let me know. Maybe I can get you the lottery tickets and we can split something, because that's some form of time travel there. But if you're watching this in the future and it doesn't work, maybe an update happened or something. But I could go on forever. So what we're going to do is we are going to click on the Add Bluetooth Device. And this is going to be a standard Bluetooth. Of course, there isn't everything else. Other kinds of Bluetooth, and then everything else. Xbox controllers with wireless adapter. Nope, we're just going straight Bluetooth. So we're going to click that. I am going to hold down that so it's looking for it. It already found it. So there we go. It's finding a few things. But we're going to click on the SNES controller. Alright, setting up device. We'll just hit done because it sees it already. And just like the Wii controllers, just like the NES controllers did, the SNES is doing the same. It's constantly blinking. That should not be a problem at all, although it never was with any of the other ones. So now let's close this and let's find a game to play. Alright, so we are going to find, I haven't used this in ages. Input, here we go. Input configuration. Use a SNES joypad. You know what? Let's go with that. Let's see how that works. Let's full screen this. Oh, it's already on full screen. Alright. Even though not technically. And did I do that? That'd be no. Alright, so right off the bat, it does nothing. So let's go input configuration. Up. Left. Down. Right. B. A. Y. X. Start. Select. Left. Right. Up left, up right, down left. Alright. So we have a problem right away. I didn't hit that right. Up right. There we go. Alright. So those were two of them were blue, and that's because they same assignment to both. Allow left plus R, up plus down. Yeah, I don't know why I would do that, so. Alright, let's try it out here. Hit start. Revenge of the Joker, new game. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, B is jumping, A is nothing. Old school Batman, I can shoot. I'm liking it. Those buttons don't do anything. I don't know if that's Man of Arms or if that's Aquaman. Alright. That works. What the hell? Ah, Jesus. I haven't played this game in ages. I forgot about all this stuff. Not a forgiving game. They did a good job, though, especially on the NES. They did a great job on Batman games. And that's how you die. But yeah, the controller itself is working good. I want to try playing some 1943, so let's just jump out of here. Alright, let's go exit. Oh my god, we got some trophy. I was so bad at this game. It was such a good game. Alright, so let's go to options. Input. Control type, NES. Player 1, let's do a setup here. We're going to go up. So the nice thing about the SNES 9X or whatever it is that I use for the Super Nintendo emulator, here I got to click on each one of these, and then I hit on the controller. Where at the other one, it's just right down the thing. It doesn't really mess around with you, which is nice. One nice thing, though, about using a SNES controller as a Nintendo controller is you can use Y and X as your turbo buttons. And if you watch one of my previous videos on that, you'll notice I had an extremely good time doing that for turbo reasons. So, alright, what do we got here? Options, video size. Let's see if the computer can handle full screen. Alright, so start game. There we go. Oh my god, I suck at all these. This game was so hard and so fun. So trophy, I will put up the thumbnail to that. I did a review on this. It's actually where I came up with my Nintendo Power looking logo that you see on the screen for Poundbuttons.com. Because I made for the thumbnail, I made it look like the Mario issue of, there we go, Mario issue of, Nintendo Power. Sorry, I can't play, I just can't play, period, but. Alright. And I died. I knew that. So everything's actually working. This is actually, I'm very pleased so far with what's going on here with the, come on. Oh, that was my fault. Yeah, so far, very pleased. Not with my playing, of course, but... Oh, man, I'm making it worse for myself, because they regenerate. You can't get running too far. Ah! There we go. I'm cheating using the turbo, but it is kind of relaxing. Oh, I missed the trophy. And I made it. Alright, so... There we go. Well, so there you have it. I'm going to actually keep playing this. I actually really suggest it. I mean, I can only imagine it works really well on the Switch itself. I mean, that's what it was designed for. I wish it would have actually been designed to charge on the Switch like the other ones were. That's a nice feature. Where this one, it doesn't. But I am glad they used the USB-C cord. I really not liking all the different kind of connectors there are that I have laying around. So more USB cords, the better, in my opinion. But other than that, I mean, I get why they couldn't because it has bumpers on the top, even though the two little guys were here on the NES one. But yeah, this is it's really good. It was a really nice design. I always liked it. Like I said, I was a Sega fan, Genesis, because I like the fighting style. but this works out really well for, like, especially on the computer for emulating if you're doing like some kind of the older shooters where you didn't have two bumpers. This design was really good for that. That or going through different menu items. But yeah, it very, very pleased. Was not a problem at all setting it up. It worked really, really well. Other than that, yeah, if you got one of these or are thinking of getting one and you wanted to know if it worked with the computer, well, you can thank the person who left the comment in the previous video of controllers with the NES ones. But other than that, thanks.